Well, the protest has spread into London. The Iranian protest, that is. There's a protester in video I seen on The Sun. Put this video out. And the protesters taking down the Iranian flag. And people are like cheering. This is where it is. It's not no violence. Like, nothing's been burned down, anything in the UK at the moment. But yeah, they're fed up. Yeah, you know what I find interesting about this? Where are the pro-Palestinian protesters? Where are they at? You would think they would be saying something about this. They would have an issue with oppressive regimes. That's the claim, isn't it? You would think they would be on their side, being it's as far as I know, maybe I'm wrong, but a majority Muslim nation, right? They seem to not care about it. There's no protesters outside of Iranians that seem to be on their side, and the Iranians are basically protesting because they are saying that the regime isn't working for them. It's bad for them. You know, the more and more I look into this and I see these protests, they're starting to look really similar. Like the No Kings protest looks about the same as the release Maduro protest. The signs look like they've been professionally done, and it's kind of the same mixed crowd of people that don't seem when I see people talk to them, they don't seem to even be on the same page. It looks like it's funded by really wealthy people. It doesn't look grassroots, a lot of these protests. And they're way too organized sometimes. You know what I mean? Way too organized. It makes you wonder. I guess the people that fund these protests don't see any value in the Iranian protest, I guess, because you don't see those same people there. You just don't see them. But I'm quite sure after making this video, I'll get some kind of odd threats and weird things coming from these same people. I do wonder sometimes if they're not watching cornballs like me in the corners of TikTok and YouTube. Because I think there's one thing these people that fund these kind of protests understand, that a grassroots protest is much more effective and much more powerful than a funded one by some wealthy people. Because this thing in Iran seems to be coming from the people, not from some kind of organization whose job it is to fund protest. Because that's what I think is going on in the West, in particular in the U.S. I think some of these people are genuine, but some of this stuff is way too organized and too sophisticated and too quick to respond and targeting certain places. You know what I'm saying? And they're looking too similar, especially the signs they're using. They're really professional. Y'all notice that? Anyway, I hope things work out for the Iranian people. We'll see how things go. It's a lot going on. It's not nice. But I hope they end up getting some results. And on that note, y'all take care.